of a lantern. So each lantern is 9 inches tall, and you're bringing 3 of them home for $54.98. And these are done in iron and glass construction. So not plastic, iron and glass. So when you think about the quality that you get from Home Reflections, it's all here for an easy pay of $18.33 a month. You get your 3 lanterns and your 3 taper candles. So when you look at our price, each one is just over $18. This is your gold. And then I also have the ivory here in the studio, but we do have a couple more choices available for you with that really great easy pay. Here's a look at the black. Then we also have the brass, and then your final choice is the silver. H471858 is your item number. These can be used inside or outside, and you only need 1 AA battery per lantern to get you started. Carrie Laughlin is back with us. Carrie, the idea of doing a taper lantern is a really cool decor idea.
It really is. It's, to me, I always say that it's kind of the best of both worlds. It's that hybrid because you're getting the traditional look of a lantern, but you're also getting a modernized look of the lantern because of the taper and because it kind of has this taller look to it versus more of our round or larger bottom lanterns. And then you get 3. We love a 3 when we're talking about design because you can kind of have it set up how I have here, or you can split them and submerge them around your house as well.
And you also get a remote as well. So tons of functions on here. You have your timer. You can even change the brightness.
Yes, and I love that it has that candle light option, which means if it's on the candle option, you're going to get that beautiful rhythmic kind of dance, as I like to call it, that we love with a candle look. And what's great about these lanterns is that because they have those 4 glass panes, you can see the reflection throughout the glass. So it's kind of like the flame dances around in its little house, or you can stick it on the light, which will just keep it on almost like a night light. And then you have so many options when it comes to the timer, which I love, especially during this time of the year, Vanessa, because, you know, the sun changes and sometimes we need a 4-hour, sometimes we need a 6-hour. So.
And that's really nice. And I like that you get the different functions, the way that it's made out of iron and glass, so you know it's going to last. And then, Carrie, I can still open it up like many of our larger lanterns. So if I wanted to put any like little holly or berries or things to make it more festive for maybe the holidays, but harvest right now, maybe like some leaves and different things like that, I could put those in there.
Yes, so this candle inside, it comes out, and then you have a full base. So each one of these lanterns are 9 inches tall and then just over 4 inches wide at the base. So you have a perfect, I always recommend if you go to like the craft store, get the little napkin holders that have like little berries or little greenery around them, because they fit perfectly right in there like a little tiny mini wreath. And then you get, yeah, it's a little thing I've learned. I'm like, oh, this works perfectly. So then you get this 5-inch taper candle, which is probably the cutest thing I've ever seen. The best part is that you set it 1 AA battery. So we have those all over the house. At the bottom is where you're going to turn it on and off. You'll see that there's this coating over top of it, and that's the silicone cover because these are indoor outdoor. So we always like to protect that battery. In there, you'll see that little black dot. That's where you'll push on and off. Once it's on, Vanessa, you're just going to stick it in. And I always like to mention this when we're talking about our taper candles. When you stick it in, just give it a little twist, just like you would a regular taper candle. You always have to kind of twist it to make sure it's standing at the level that you want it. Once you give it that little twist, it's going to hold in tight. Shut your door, all glass, as we were saying, it's that powder coated iron that we were speaking of. And then there you go. You can walk around the town trick-or-treating if you want, holding on to it, or place it around your home.
And the fact that these are indoor, outdoor, I mean, they look so pretty that you would think that you could only use them inside, but they're totally fine to go outside as well. You're looking at the ivory. We also have a couple color choices available for you as well. So think about like what works best with your decor. Here's black. There's the brass. That looks kind of antique.
Really beautiful. It does. It has a really nice antiquing on it.
Here's silver. And then your final choice is the gold. H471858 is your item number. Carrie, do you have any tips on how we should choose a color? Because like we were saying earlier, you don't have to get all your decor at one time. So
you do not, and
decorating.
Slow decorating. And also I like to say, when you have smaller items like this and they are in threes, maybe this time you think outside the box. Like maybe you've always wanted to try that gold option, maybe bring a little bit of a lighter metal tone into your home, but you're a little apprehensive. Because of the size of these and because you're getting 3, whenever you add something new to your home, just make sure there's at least 3 of it. So maybe this is the chance, because we're doing it for you and bringing you those 3s, that you try that little bit of a silver pop back in, or a little bit of that gold. But black is going to be standard. It goes with everything. It's classic. The gold is gorgeous. It's not overly gold. I think sometimes we get a little nervous, but every single color that you choose is beautiful, and it's handpicked by our designers and our buyers here at Home Reflections.
Yeah, the gold isn't too metallic. It's a
No,
soft
not at
gold.
all.
Yeah, so it's not too shiny. So here's the gold. I also have the ivory here in the studio, and then we have a couple more choices available for you with that easy pay of $18.33 a month. You get all 3 home. Here's the black. There's brass and the silver. Carrie, it was great to spend time with you tonight. Thanks for shopping with us.
Thank you so much for having us. See you soon.
Thank you. So our set of poopery was so popular that I didn't want you to miss out if you missed it earlier.